Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see the summary of Wedding Album, a play by Girish Karnad. Girish Karnad was born on May 1938 in Mathuran, which is in Maharashtra in India. He is an actor, film director, writer and playwright. He has received numerous awards including the National Film Award for Best Actor. He is also honored with the Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan. He passed away on June 10 in 2019 in Bengaluru, that is in Karnataka in India. The theme of this play is cultural identity and tradition, family dynamics and relationships, role of arranged marriage, psychological and emotional struggles, modernization versus tradition, personal secrets, and family unawareness. Wedding Album is a one-act play with 9 scenes written and published in 2009. It was originally written in the Kannada language under the title Maduveya Album. And the characters are Vidula, who is the protagonist of the play, and she is a bride who is supposed to be married in a few more days. And Rohit is Vidula's brother. Ashwin is Vidula's NRI groom. Hema is Vidula's sister and she settled in Australia. And Radhabai is their cook, and Yamuna is the daughter of Radhabai, and Pratibha is a producer under whom Rohit works. The play begins with Rohit recording a video of his sister Vidula. Vidula is speaking, and this is the way she communicates with Ashwin, who is a potential groom. And actually, their marriage is an arranged marriage where they saw the photos and got the information about their backgrounds and agreed for the marriage. And her interaction with Ashwin is only through mail and video calls, and that is why Rohit is recording her video. And Rohit is working on a serial script and he plans to incorporate Vidula's story, but Pratibha, his producer, is not interested because she finds there is not very interesting twist in the story of Vidula. Because here there is nothing interesting because they only see the photos and they accept for the marriage, and it is the family who has decided all the arrangements, and she finds there is nothing interesting in her story as to make it as a film. And in their house, Radhabai is a cook, and Radhabai has a daughter named Yamuna who elopes with a very rich man. But he dies just after 6 months of the marriage, and Yamuna's mother-in-law's family, they chase Yamuna out, and Radhabai does not know what happened to her daughter after the marriage because she has eloped and she has gone and she was not in contact with the mother. But Yamuna now returns, and actually now the whole house is preparing for the marriage, and Yamuna seems to be like a mentally disturbed person, and her dress is just torn and she's in rags. And when she comes there, the children are playing outside the house, and when they see her, they think she is a mad person and they throw stones at her. She keeps calling her mother Radhabai, and Radhabai hears her voice and immediately she tries to come out, but before she could come, since the children are throwing stones on her, Yamuna could not take it anymore, and she is also mentally disturbed that she runs away from there. Therefore, Radhabai comes out, and when she comes out, she does not find her daughter, but she is very sure she heard a voice, and she has also heard a lot of rumors about her, and she thinks that okay, whatever I've heard about her is the truth, and she goes back crying. And here Rohit feels that he can use Yamuna's story as a script, and he tells it to Pratibha, and Pratibha feels that there are a lot of twists and turns in Yamuna's story, so she agrees to make it as a film. Thus Rohit gets a project. And in his personal life also, Rohit is in love with a Christian girl named Isabella, but due to their different backgrounds, because he comes from a Brahmin family and Isabella is a Christian girl, he is very sure that his family will not support him and they will turn him out if he marries her. And here we find Vidula spending a lot of time on the internet, and Hema asks her why she is spending so much time on the internet, and she says, no, I am listening to Swamiji's speech. But in reality, she is listening to inappropriate content, that is content which is of very base level, and even Rohit knows about it, but he does not bother about it, and he does not inform the other members also, and he feels that this is all usually happens in everyone's life. Now, Hema, who is Vidula's sister, is settled in Australia after her marriage, and she comes in, she talks to Vidula, and she tells her that after marriage, if she finds anything which does not suit her or which is not acceptable to her, she can definitely think about a divorce. But at the same time, she should not be in a hurry to divorce, because she has to give time, try to negotiate, and try to run a family life. And Hema is loved by a neighboring teenage boy who's only 17 years old. And this boy knows very well that Hema is married and she also has a child, but his love is towards her. And though she tries to avoid him, she feels that she really enjoys whatever he does, because he dances for her, he sings for her, he gives her if he is going to fall in love with a teenage girl, what all he will do it. So in a way, Hema admires what he does, but she tries to avoid him. And now Ashwin's family arrives, and Ashwin tells that though he was born and brought up in America, he has always desired to live a nice Hindu life, a Brahmin life, and therefore he expects his wife to carry the Brahmin values and reject the American culture. Like till date, Vidula was under the impression that she will go to America and she'll be free from all these control which her family has been exercising on her, and she can live like her sister Hema, and she can be free and she can experience American culture. But now she understands what is Ashwin's expectations, and the days are really close by, the marriage days, and all the arrangements have been made, and her family is expecting her to live a happy life. And it was her father who wanted her to marry abroad, because her sister Hema is married in Australia, and now if she marries a person in America, it will be very prestigious for the whole family. And Vidula knows all the situation and what is the society expecting from her. And above all, she understands what sort of a wife Ashwin is expecting, and therefore she accepts to play her role as a Brahmin wife and be a good wife to Ashwin. And Rohit also understands that by marrying Isabella, he will lose his family, he will lose his money, and he will also the expectations from the society is different on him, and therefore he decides to marry a girl from his own community. And the play ends with the marriage taking place. If you have anything more to add on to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Hype the video, like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe and support. Thank you.